All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the 140-pound division where Devin Haney's lost his mind and says something about Gervonta Tank Davis, and that is not only not true, it is hard to fathom how he could let it out of his mouth, but he did nonetheless, and I assure you, there's no truth to it whatsoever. Devin knows there's no truth to it whatsoever. And any and everybody that I'm talking to on this video knows there's no truth to it whatsoever. However, I'm quite sure that Devin Haney's very loyal fan base is going to believe it, and walk in the light of the truth from Lord Haney. Wow. He claims that it's he, Devin Haney, that is the face of boxing, not Gervonta Davis. And that it's he that is selling out arenas and not Gervonta Davis. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon. In this video, we're going to be in the 140-pound division where Devin Haney says something about Gervonta Davis in the lead into his fight with Regis Prograis. That is shocking. When I saw it on Twitter, I thought back to myself. I just thought to myself, how can this be said? There's nothing remotely true about this. What he says is, and I'm going to explain why it's not true and what the problem here is. He says that he, Devin Haney, is the face of boxing. And that he, not Tank, not Gervonta Davis, he is the face of boxing. He's been fighting all the tough competition and selling out arenas, not Gervonta Davis. Before I get into the details of this, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you're a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you guys so much. It really does mean a lot. Okay, so I'm going to explain this by way of illustration. David Benavidez just had a spectacular performance last night against Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. Beats him by knockout. Well, they waved the fight off, I think, going into the seventh round. Corner waves the fight off. And David Benavidez is in a stadium that looks full. Looks like a full stadium. Can't tell you whether it was sold all the way out or not, but it looked very full to me. He gets onto the podium and he's asked a series of questions. At one point, he asked, do you think that you are a pound for pound fighter? And he says, well, I've got to be humble. I got to be realistic. No, I don't think I've done enough to be put on the pound for pound list. And he's asked about who he wants to fight. And obviously, it is Canelo Alvarez. Now, obviously, this is a guy, David Benavidez, that is a two-time WBC champion. He's an undisputed, he's just came off pay-per-view. He is a former, again, two-time WBC champion in that division. And at no point in time did he act as if he was the big megastar and Canelo Alvarez was not. That is not a route that Devin Haney takes. Devin Haney at almost every stop has tried to compare himself on par in certain aspects with Gervonta Davis, when the truth of the matter is that there's only one thing that Devin Haney has accomplished that Gervonta Davis has not accomplished, and that's a win over George Kambosos to become the undisputed champion. That's it. That's the only one. The idea that Devin Haney is, according to him, selling out arenas is, when did you do this? When did you sell out arenas? He said arenas, not arena. And he said sold, not going to sell. This fight in San Francisco, his hometown, looks like it's going to sell out. I've not heard of him selling out anywhere else. And if he has sold out anywhere else, it's not been anywhere near the gates brought in by Gervonta Davis, which fights Hector Garcia, fights other for $5 million gates for fights that people don't really even know the opponent. Gervonta Davis's last gate was over $23 million for his gate. So how in the world is Devin Haney the face of boxing? How is Devin Haney the face of boxing when you have Canelo there? You have Errol Spence there. You have Deontay Wilder there. You have Tyson Fury there. How in the world is Devin Haney the face of boxing? And the funny thing is, and I have no doubt about this whatsoever, that Devin Haney fans are going to support this and are going to say, well, yes, he is because he's undisputed. That makes him the face of boxing. Nobody said that for Josh Taylor when Josh Taylor was undisputed and Josh Taylor was fighting in the O2 Arena and selling, I believe it was the O2 Arena, and selling out in the O2 Arena or selling out in Scotland, wherever it was that he had fought Jack Cottrell. Nobody said that man was the face of boxing because he was undisputed. Nobody says Terrence Crawford is the face of boxing when Terrence Crawford literally just did twice of everything that Devin just did, and he was undisputed in 2 weight divisions. Nobody's saying Terrence Crawford is the face of boxing over Gervonta Davis. Look, man, it makes it really hard to like Devin Haney when these type of things are said. Like, people who are fans of him can just look one way and say, well, it's Devin, or it's just Bill saying this. But at the same time, no, it's not just that. It's literally stealing the accomplishments from other people. When you say that you're selling out the stadiums and not Gervonta, and that you are the big face of boxing and not Gervonta, man, I can go with somebody saying that Gervonta Davis is not the face of boxing because there's Canelo, because there's these other guys. And then say the ridiculousness that Ryan Garcia says, which is, well, you're going to be down to 200,000 pay-per-views in your next fight, as if he's already had his next fight and you're going to know what the numbers are going to be. I know for sure, whatever Gervonta Davis's numbers are going to be more than what the same people doing this to Gervonta Davis on a regular basis are going to say. If he sold 300,000 pay-per-views, they're going to say 50,000 pay-per-views. If Devin Haney sells 70,000 pay-per-views, they're going to say 200,000 pay-per-views. We already know. I guarantee you they're going to say 200,000 pay-per-views against Regis Prograis. I know it because this is out here make-believe. Like, it's just straight make-believe. The dude, and this is not even necessary because Devin Haney is a very, very good fighter. But the problem is, the Devin is not a knockout puncher. He's not somebody that just makes you like, man, I can't wait to see this dude fight because I want to see what pops off. That's what you get out of Deontay Wilder. That's what you get out of Canelo. That's what you get out of Errol Spence. That's what you get out of Gervonta Davis. And it just is what it is, man. Not everybody's path is going to be the same, man. My personal belief is that Devin Haney, as far as his status in boxing, is somewhere right around Jermell Charlo, which is not bad. That's a very good thing. Jermell was an undisputed champion. He was somebody whose fights were on pay-per-view, right? Like it said, David Benavidez was just on pay-per-view. Just being on pay-per-view doesn't make you the man. But we'll see. I just find it amazing, though, man. Some of the things that people will say and some of the things that people will just will accept. That is just, like I said on Twitter, man, that is just nothing but hijacking. That's nothing but hijacking Gervonta's shine. That's honestly, man, that's something like Keith Thurman when he was a champion, talking about I'm the face of boxing, not Floyd Mayweather. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even Manny Pacquiao didn't say that. Didn't act like, well, I'm the face of boxing, not Floyd Mayweather. Look, man, I know Gervonta's not Floyd Mayweather, but man, come on, man. Let's be real. Anyway, that's my take on the matter. Sorry, I had to rant about that one. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.